Apostadamus 3 cents. 2K mods.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE 2K16 Modding Weekly, your destination place for curated WWE 2K16 mods on the PC. I'm your host, PosCon, and we're going to dive right into things with one of the most fantastical mods yet at the scene, and that is the pink and sky blue Unicorn Stampede attires for the New Day by the AMBRos Collective. AJ heel turn, Beasted OT9, Milan 1998, and Rolling Rocky 300. Grab these attires for your WWE World Tag Team Champions. These are some of the most detailed attire mods you're going to find. Fantastic work across the board by AMBRos. And their names are going to pop up quite a bit this episode. They've kept themselves quite busy. Up next, we have two men who have made a pretty big impact on the scene since their arrival in WWE, and that is, of course, the Machine Gun, Karl Anderson, and Luke Doc Gallows, the two lone standing members of the club. This mod is done by the talented Auday, Elyafe. You can get them by signing up for specific forums. The link will be in the liner notes here. And perhaps if you didn't find those mods too sweet, this next one is going to take the cake. Whenever people come to me and say that CAWs are good enough, you don't need mods, I always say you need to have a nice combination of both, specifically for this guy right here, the Olympic champion Kurt Angle. Because as you see, look at how perfect this Kurt Angle mod is. You cannot achieve something like that with a created wrestler due to just how unique Kurt Angle's physiological appearance is. And right now, this Kurt Angle by Auday, Elyafe is sitting on the throne, #1 mod of the year, in my opinion thus far. Savant level work. From AMBRos' New Day attires, through Auday's Anderson and Gallows and Kurt Angle, to Bannockburn's Drew Galloway here on display with 3 unique attire variations. Every mod you've gotten so far this week is just absolute perfection. And we're going to keep rolling through that perfection, following up on the TNA World Champion. I believe he's TNA World Champion. I gotta admit, I don't follow TNA like I once did, but I know Drew Galloway is blowing up and doing big things, really revitalized his career, and this mod is magnificent work, as always, from Bannockburn. And we follow up with more magnificent work with the AMBRos Collective in their update to Sami Zayn. Added in his custom entrance attire, his little cap he wears, just changed all the textures on his tights, just more fantastic work from AMBRos. And this mod is done by AJ heel turn, Beasted OT9, Milan 1998, Rolling Rocky 300, and adding into their collective a new member, Willow Punk Shield, who is also responsible for contributing to their next mod, Baron Corbin in his Raw after WrestleMania debut attire before he switched over to whatever the hell he's wearing now. His last really cool attire that he sported, so definitely something you're going to want to pick up to upgrade Baron Corbin in your WWE universe. The AMBRos Collective didn't just work on superstars, they've applied their Midas touch to Brie Bella, updating her attire to what she wore in her farewell venture at WrestleMania Dallas Cowboys star. Following on the heels of Brie Bella, we keep things in line with some more female wrestler mods, and Herfyre has us covered with 2 great ones here. Updating first, Natalya, changing some of the makeup on her face, and removing the pink streaks from her hair, dyeing her hair completely blonde, giving it more of the look she's sporting now in her most recent feud with Charlotte Flair. And for me, being a gigantic Paige fan, the next mod is one of my favorites to come along, and it's just a nice little subtle mod, adding in different color lipstick to Paige, and subtly altering the highlights in her hair, changing them from the blue to the Elvira white that she's been wearing lately. And if you notice, she's sporting a little something on her shoulder. A new version of the WWE Womens Championship, this one skillfully crafted by my good friend Skeeno. Now, I know you might be saying that there's already a lot of women's titles on Community Creations when it works. and you've already featured one mod for the WWE Women's Championship. What makes Skeeno's different/better? And the answer is that it's not just a reskin. He has also resized the championship to make it fit better around the Diva's waist, better in their hands. All in all, the shrunk down version of the title belt is much more aesthetically pleasing. Now, you might also notice that this match is taking place inside of an arena that was not included in the base game. And that is, of course, NXT TakeOver Dallas. We have a new combo hitting the scene, bringing us some awesome apron and arena mods, and that is Wrestling Gaming and the Game Zone that have combined to form the Wrestling Empire. And they've taken a crack at NXT TakeOver Dallas, LED aprons, new dasher boards, the whole works. It looks great, and it's wonderful to have these arena mods rolling in. Fantastic work from these guys. I recommend checking out their YouTube channel. It's great to see two new people hitting the scene and delivering real quality content right out of the gates. And that's it for episode 31. We have had just a firestorm of mods raining down us in the past couple of days. This episode 32 will probably be coming later this week. And an update for those of you that might not be aware, the community creation servers on the PC are back up and working. So go download whatever you need to download now before they go down again. Take care.